swear or affirm that the testimony about to give or is nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm Joe Little, and I represent the plaintiffs in this matter. I'm going to be asking you some questions. If you don't understand my question or if it's confusing, please stop me and I will try to ask a better question.
So, I'm sorry. My sister's correct.
Okay. Please state your name for the record.
Jean Calderwood.
And where is your official residence?
14095 Northwest 174th Avenue, Alachua, Florida.
And are you an elector in the City of Alachua?
Yes, I am.
And were you an elector all during the year 2006?
Yes.
And what is your position in the City of Alachua?
Currently, I'm serving as Commissioner Mayor.
And how long have you been continuously in position as a Commissioner or Mayor of the City?
Since 2003.
And what is your official relationship to Clovis Watson?
As defined by the charter, the commission is the one that contracts for the city manager.
And as the mayor of the city, what function do you have in that process of choosing Mr. Watson to be the city manager?
According to the charter, the commission is over the city manager.
And is your authority over Mr. Watson co-equal with the other members of the commission?
According to the charter, you'd have to look in there for the specifics, but basically it speaks to the relationship between the commission, the mayor, and the city manager.
Okay. Well, what I'm after here is you individually, as mayor, do not possess the power to fire Mr. Watson or to hire him if he was not.
Again, the charter speaks to that.
And you don't know the answer to the question?
I'm just reflecting what the charter says, which is that the commission acts as a body to contract with the city manager.
My question is, do you as mayor have the power in yourself as mayor to fire Mr. Watson?
No, I do not.
What's your official relationship to Alan Henderson?
There is no official relationship. The city manager, according to the charter, has the direct supervision over all staff.
And do you directly supervise any city employee?
No, I do not.
You don't have a secretary or a staff assistant that's assigned to you?
No, I do not.
Now, what have you done in preparation for this deposition?
I watched the video this morning. That's the basic instructional video, just saying to tell the truth and to have an understanding of the questions. And just looked at that information.
I'm not interested in any content, but have you had a conversation with Mr. Rush about it?
No, I haven't.
Or with Marion Rush?
We briefly discussed just saying that this was a
I don't want to know what, okay.
That's just to be honest.
Okay. No, I want you to be honest.
Yeah.
You understand that you're here under oath?
Absolutely.
Okay. Have you discussed the deposition with Charles Henderson?
No, I called the office yesterday morning to confirm what time I should be here today, but I have not had a discussion regarding the deposition.
Have you discussed it with Clovis Watson?
No, I have not.
Have you discussed it with your husband?
No, I have not.
And you brought no documents with you, have you?
No, I didn't.
Are you aware that during the spring 2006 election that the absentee ballots could be voted in Alan Henderson's office?
I am aware that those were the procedures for doing absentee ballots. I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay. And did you encourage some citizens who came to City Hall for other reasons to vote by absentee while they're here?
I have announced at various commission meetings to encourage citizens to vote. In general, I encourage people to vote as being good citizens, and I have done that just to make sure that people exercise their vote in all elections, not just this one.
Apart from those public announcements, did you encourage any individuals that you might see here?
Not that I recall. Not that I would have recalled having any individual discussions.
Do you know about the Willette Dixon matter?
Very little. I understand there is a citizen that there have been some questions.
Do you know Willette Dixon?
No.
What question you understand was raised about the Willette Dixon matter?
Just very little. That there was a citizen, there was a question about the absentee voting, but I know very little.
You haven't discussed that with Mr. Watson?
Just that there was a citizen that was concerned about being questioned, and it was in very generic, general terms.
He didn't tell you what the allegations were?
Not specifically, but I recall that there were no specific features.
I'd like you to examine Plaintiff's Exhibit 1, which purports to be a memorandum from Clovis Watson to Madam Mayor and Commissioners, and it's dated May 10, 2006. First, ask you if you would indicate whether I appear to have identified it correctly.
Yes, you have identified it correctly.
Have you seen this document before?
Yes, I have.
You noticed that Mr. Watson referred to two people that he says approached him?
Yes.
Do you know who those two people are?
At the time that I saw this memo, I did not know, and I still, at this point, do not know specifically. I understand that one of those two may have been Willette Dixon.
Okay. Did you have any role in preparing that memorandum?
No, I did not.
As far as you know, did you receive it at the same time the other commissioners did?
I couldn't speak to that. The information that we received is placed in our boxes, and we each have access to those boxes by our own individual keys, and I can't speak to when anybody else picks up their mail.
Well, let me rephrase it then.
Okay.
As far as you know, was the one put in your box at the same time the other boxes were being served as well?
I would assume so.
Okay. From what you've said, I would assume you had no conversation with Mr. Watson about the matter before you wrote that memorandum.
Not that I would recall.
Okay. I'd like to show you Plaintiff's Exhibit 3, which appears to be the copy of an ad that says, "Did you vote absentee?" And ask you if I properly identified the matter.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did the City Commission authorize the placement of that ad?
I don't recall us taking any official action to place that ad.